Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC between the Cleveland Browns and the New York Jets. Punter Jack Browning ready to get us started. And away we go from East Rutherford. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10.
Ready? Cougar 19.
Quick to the air. Here's Watson. A little screen pass for Judkins. Wow, lots of room on the first snap. And he gets it forward to the 43-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a Browns first down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Let's go now. Go.
Watson now off play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. He put everything he had into this one. He's got it inside the 10. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that gives them first and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Okay, ready?
Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it. Judkins. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Give him a couple on the run, and it's now second and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Now it's second and goal from the 1.
Here we go. Set.
Some quarterback run here. And he's in for the touchdown. The Browns take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Deshaun Watson with the touchdown. They broke out the design run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right, an extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Ready?
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10.
Ready? 45, white. Black shot. Set.
Mariota. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on, set.
Throwing is Mariota. That's brought in. It's his back, Brashard Smith. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
Takes it 3rd and 4.
Red, yellow.
From the gun on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. By a man, he's in the clear. And he has this down to the 14-yard line.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive. In the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. That run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Ready.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Here we go. Here, hut.
Now Mariota. Flushed out of the pocket. This one's caught. And he's stopped. Give him about 7 on the play and give his offense a 1st and goal.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Ready.
Back to throw, Mariota. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling out process for rushers and blockers. But they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game. And that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
Mariota. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, for a great opening drive, this is where you can run into that speed bump. We see it all the time, getting down near the end zone and trying to find your way in.
Yep, operated so well and efficiently, but when you get into the scoring zone, the red zone, that's when the pressure ramps up.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Carson Schlesinger. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Gravity Lions.
They've got a man in motion.
Go street.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Another game to Judkins. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
He'll expect more from himself in those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
From the gun, Watson. Lee Judkins on the drop down. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Cowboy 80.
Here's Watson, 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Unlock line! Unlock line! 19! Alert! Alert! Ready, right?
Judkins up the middle. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Come on, come on. Come 19. Come 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Go.
Out of the gun, here's Watson. Short pass brought in. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
It's not just imperative that the quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Ready.
Motioning one of the tight ends.
Ready.
3rd and short, it's Watson. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
Fourth down.
The kick by Patterson is good. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
How about that? He gets to add a field goal to his extra point. And 2 series in, he knows he's played a big role in this one.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter.
Let's go. Set.
Back to work after throwing the pick. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. We're to the end of one. It's a 10-0 ball game. More from MetLife coming right up. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. Back to throw. Mariota. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Black shot. Ready.
3rd down from the gun. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Denzel Ward makes the play. And the Browns will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Hey, we know in this league takeaways are a big deal, but you get interception and chunk yards with it. That is a gold star effort.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Watson looking to throw. Forced out to his right. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Browns pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Deshaun Watson with the touchdown.
With that score, this is now a time where this defense is going to get on that sideline, look at each other and say, hey, we got to play this quarterback a whole lot more honest because he is doing damage with his legs.
Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the Browns take a 3-possession The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
Ready?
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, red. 52 blue. Set.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Come on.
Here's Mariota now. Escapes the pocket. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Okay, ready?
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Set, red, hut.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Offensive line fast.
It's a guillotine. That's good for a Jets.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Well, he put everything he's got behind it. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Denzel Ward makes the play. And the Browns have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career.
We're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Come on, Bronco switch, Bronco switch. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
Here's Judkins on 1st down. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Bronco 80.
Working from the gun, Watson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
They send him left out of the slot. Watson with 3rd and long. Trying for the deep ball. So he's knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up 4th down.
You know, ball skills, they're not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20.
At their own 23-yard line.
On the set.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready. Field, black, yellow. Ready?
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Unable to find Adonai Mitchell with that one. So 2nd down coming up.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Set, hut. Get him, go get him. Red, 30. Ready?
Mariota to throw. He rolls to his right. This is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away. That brings up 3rd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Drill green. Let's go. Set.
They'll throw, third and long. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he loses the football. Oh, and they got it back. This play is still live. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ready, set.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
Edo blue. Come on, set. Strike, black 40. Smash, red. Red, cycle. Set, go.
Throwing from the gun. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Knocks it down close. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Jets fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. This is Trujillo. They'll try to point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jets cut the lead down to 10.
17. Jets 7.
That lead trimmed just a bit. Down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Browns take over first down 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10.
7 Pirates. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
To throw, here's Watson. Caught by his running back, Judkins. And he'll get it up to the 27.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Ready.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Get it. 19.
From the gun, Judkins breaks the tackle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. We've set it down from 37.
Cowboy 80. Ready. Viking 18.
First down throw, Watson. He's trying to push the field. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. And the Jets are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More time. To not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
2nd down now, they need 7.
Here we go. Black, 95, 52 blaster. 10, Hunt, blaster, 6, set, Hunt.
Throwing is Mariota. Headed out right. That's caught. It's Brees Hall. And he's out of bounds beyond the the 35-yard line.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
On the ready.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Black Ultra.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Connects with his back. Paul. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. Give him 8 on that one. And it's good for a New York first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
They are throwing it again. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for a Jets first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
He's going to throw it again. Flush down now to his left. He's running with it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Ready, break.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Rail, yellow. Here we go, set, ready.
Mariota. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
It's now 3rd down.
Hurry, hurry.
Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set.
Drill, 52. 22 needle. Flight blue. Needle blue. Set, go.
3rd and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Bronk. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a 4th quarter clutch kick to have that confidence built. That's important.
This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Got it, ready.
They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Cowboy 80.
The throw outside, and they might throw this again. Oh, he has somebody. It's caught. And he's in. Oh, the double pass stuns him. It ends with a touchdown. Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Browns double their lead to 14.
Jets 10.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Got it.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Ready. 45.
Back to throw it. Lobs this one deep down the left sideline. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Just before halftime, you get a timeout, take it.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ready, ready. 50, green. Hut.
Throwing here just before halftime. It's caught left side by Mitchell. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They start the half with a give to Hall. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Here we go.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Buying some time right. He tucks it and takes off. And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
37-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 8.
White. Yellow.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one's caught along the left sideline. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Ready.
They'll go play action. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Browns are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60 Vikings. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Handoff headed left. It's Judkins. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 9, so now they need 1 more here on 2nd down.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Here's Watson to the air. A little of a screen pass for Judkins. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Here we go. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Nice punch here, up and angled towards the sideline. So this one goes out of bounds inside the 20, but not by much. They're giving him the 18-yard line.
18-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Watch out now. 50 series. Black, drill, red, cycle. Ready?
Back to work after throwing the pin. Taking a shot deep here. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Browns get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
Ready?
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
70. Get up. 18 Cardinals. Ready?
Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready, ready. Cowboy 80. Dragon 60.
Man in motion out of the slot. From the gun, Watson. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
70 rings. Let's go now. 70 Lions. Ready.
Watson working in the pistol. Hauled in by Njoku, left side. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
Handoff now to Judkins. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it as they take him down for a loss. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Go! 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Slot man motioned over.
Ready.
Now Watson on the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Hey, 3rd down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. But it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
You are not going to see a better punt than that. He picked the perfect angle, and it flies out of bounds at the 1. No chance at a return. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. They'll start him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
You know, that kind of gain may not take a safety out of the picture on the next play, but at least you won't have half your guys standing in the end zone on the next snap. That was a valuable little run right there.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Full pink. Yellow, 43. Ready?
Here's Hall once more. And give him about that 15-yard line before they're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for Jets. First down.
Green Jack.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Mariota to throw. Chased out to it. He loses the football. And the Browns pick it up. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Tag. Let's go.
Now a give running right. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. Well, they dialed up that one at the right time, Brock. Pretty clear the defense was expecting pass, and they couldn't pivot when he got it as a runner instead.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to make that mistake again, are they? Now how versatile these wide receivers are in today's game. It's one of the big transitions, Kate, over the last decade. You know, you always used to see Jerry Rice and John Taylor just lined up scoring touchdowns on the perimeter. Not so fast anymore. These wide receivers today so versatile, and he showed off that on that play.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything. Else we got here today, so that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
On the ready.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Mariota now. Escapes out to the left. He can run it. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a 1st.
It's a gain of
Offense in the hurry up here.
5, 6,
and the Jets. 1st down.
Back to throw, Mariota. He's got it downfield near the edge. They strike for 23 yards. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the...
And he can't escape this one. They get to him for a nice exclamation point to end this 3rd quarter. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Jets football, and they're probably ready to just get this final quarter over with. After the sack, could really use a big play here on 2nd down. It's 2nd and 15.
Ready.
Back to throw, Mariota. All in left side. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets get it back to within 2 possessions. A 2nd touchdown through the air for Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in 1 game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
Now Browning on to handle the kickoff. He'll take this at the 10. Jukes away from 1. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10.
Half the 60. Go. 6, Viking, 18. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Play action now. Here's Watson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to get it to Harold Fanning Jr. with that one. And that'll bring up second down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Here we go, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Watson, quick pass wide. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
Complete to K.J. Hamler. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Ready, set.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Taking a deep shot here. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. So after the call, defense in a much different spot. Instead of forcing a 4th down, it's back to 1st. The penalty erases an exciting turnover, makes it 1st and 10.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
They put Shark in motion left.
Go.
1st and 10. It's Watson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Red.
The tight end in motion now. Judkins running between the tackles. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
The 22-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Ready up.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Ready. 60 by 6. Ready.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
70 Lions.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go. Brock, they take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 12-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Watson. Into traffic, complete.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down, but to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Come on, come on. Set. Hawk 70, Hawk 7. Go street.
Back to the air, Watson. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns make it a 3-score game in the 4th. David Njoku, the touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Black shot. Set.
Mariota. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. And dose of the hurry up here.
19 yards. That's good for a Jets. First down. 1st and 10 at the 46.
Throwing is Mariota. Down the field. He's got Wilson. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's another Jets. First down.
Working inside the red zone. Vacates quickly left side. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Jets trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Blue striker.
Mariota. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Set. Hut. Foot ready.
Desperation time here. Throw is caught by the back. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Ready. Cowboy. Hey, check that. Ready.
On the give, here's Judkins. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Motioning him from the slot right.
Tap the 60.
Another one for Judkins. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
15-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Okay, ready? Let's go. 19 charge, 19 liar. Ready?
Watson now. That one complete to Njoku. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
So the Browns will take this win home with them. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill,